When you are ready to take your circular weaving off the loom, you want to first measure to make sure that it is the 8 inches long. So I am looking at the ruler with the 0 up here, and I'm lining it up with the top of the tube, and I'm looking to see where the weaving falls. Mine is at 10, but I don't want to pull it because that's not fair. Yarn stretches and it makes it a lot longer. So just where it naturally falls. Mine has met that 8-inch expectation. If you are somebody that wants to keep weaving and make it super long, that is your choice. All right, I have a little bit of a tail left on this last color. This tail, if I kept wrapping, would go to the next popsicle stick. Instead of wrapping it around the stick, I'm actually going to take that tail of yarn and loop it down through the yarn that's wrapped around the stick. I'm going to do that on all 5 popsicle sticks. So I'm at 2, going around 3, 4, last one, 5. Now I can lift up and pull, and the whole thing cinches and is done. I like to make sure it's extra safe, so I do like to knot that at the end, like a balloon knot, like we've been doing through this whole project. So you have lots of options. I'm going to double knot that, that you were shown on the board. If you are somebody who just wants to leave it as is, I would suggest trimming these yarn pieces at the ends. So you can cut them and leave a little bit of a tail, especially if you have a name tag on there, you want to leave that on. If you want to take it and turn it into a bracelet or a choker or a headband or a necklace, these 2 pieces you're just going to knot. So I could knot it like I tie my shoes. If you want to leave them and do a little bow, and then you could take it apart, you could do that. If you want to double knot those ends so that it's stuck forever, you could do that and trim the tails. If you want to turn this into, of course, now I really knotted it on. If you want to turn this into a snake, you can grab a tiny little piece of red yarn and you can tie it on to your weaving on an end for a tongue. So I have a red piece that'd make kind of a nice tongue, but you could create a tongue by just tying it on the end. I have sticker eyes. If you wanted to take 2 sticker eyes and put that by the tongue, you could do that as well. If you want to turn yours into a butterfly, that's probably the trickiest of all of the options. I take my 2 ends and loop them around to each other, and then I would put a pipe cleaner right here where they meet and twist it like I would twist bread around, and then these can come up and become the antennas. So you get a tiny little butterfly. That is an option as well. So no matter what, it has to be 8 inches long, but what you create after that is up to you.